Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Becca and John's wedding ceremony. John and Becca are thrilled to have you all here today to celebrate their marriage, because it's important to them that they make their commitment to each other in front of their close friends and family members. They would, of course, like to mention one very special young guest, without whom today wouldn't be complete. Their beautiful daughter, Ella.
It's been a very emotional day. I shed many tears this morning, I'm not ashamed to admit it, much more than I thought I ever would. But, we've been looking forward to this day, not just since Becca and John got engaged, but actually since Becca was a little toddler. As a dad, it's a very proud moment, and it's a very, very special day. In a society that's encouraging people to say how they feel, particularly the blokes, I'm not ashamed, I am absolutely bursting in pride to be stood here today, and I'm just so chuffed. Words can't describe how I feel.
John, in the presence of our families and friends.
John, in the presence of our family and friends.
I vow to love you and care for you.
I vow to love you and care for you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I will help you when you need help.
I will help you when you need help.
And I will turn to you when I need help.
And I will turn to you when I need help.
I choose you as the person.
I choose you as the person.
With whom I will spend my life.
With whom I will spend my life.
Becca and John, today you have pledged your love and promised your commitment. And by virtue of those declarations made before me and in the presence of your witnesses and guests, it gives me the greatest pleasure in declaring you married and pronouncing you husband and wife. John, you may now kiss your wife.
Hello. I see you. I see you.
Going forward, enjoy yourselves, create your own special memories, and we look forward to seeing those and being part of them. And never forget that we are all here to support you if and when required.
My first thank you
would have to go to Becca's mum and dad, Ian and Lorraine. From day one, you have welcomed me into your home and your family, and for that I am entirely grateful. Lorraine, the close relationship you and Becca share has been there for me to see since day one, and she is your first port of call for anything. You've been a brilliant example of everything a mum should be, and because of that, I know Ella is in the safest hands possible, with Becca having had such a great role model. Ian, it's evident, growing up, Becca was a complete and utter daddy's girl. I don't think she'll deny that. You do absolutely anything to make sure she was happy, and I promise I will do everything I can to do as good a job of you. You have both brought Becca up to be the most amazing woman she is today, and to that I can only say thank you. Because of that, I now have the perfect wife.
The next thing was a school teacher, he says. So he said, that's nanking around with a school teacher, surely. So when the boy came down in the morning, he was just delighted. Grinning and whistling, he thought, that was fair ticket. So out to the car he goes, and he says, "Everything fine last night?" Aye. "Oh, I heard that," he says, "Everything's been grand." He says, "Well, because she's a school teacher, you're going to do that again till you get that rack loon." So just you bear that in mind, John boy.
I've known John for a long time now, and I must say it's surprisingly emotional watching a proper mate get married. It's heartwarming, it's romantic, and it reassures me that amazing women can be attracted to men who come from Cummington, wear junior shoes, and have a slight podgy belly. John is also known as the runt of the litter within the Winton family. Due to his fussiness and lack of fruit and veg. And yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing him eat a proper meal later, rather than a plate of smiley faces and chicken dippers. The truth is, Becca and John are very well suited. They make each other smile, and I know they will make a great future together. John is indeed a rare man, but that's what makes him so fantastic. He's been a great friend to me, always there when you need someone to talk to. Me and John were both Sparkies, and he's always around to give advice. And as ever, he's returned the favour when I've needed carrying home from the pub. And it's been brilliant watching him marry the love of his life today.
To my mum and dad, who I have to say thank you to for everything basically. I couldn't have asked for better parents, full stop. It's not until having Ella in my life I've realised how much work raising a child is. So how do a pair of you cope with two little shits, me and Shane, running around the place and a third not even a year old, all by the age I am today, is beyond me. You've taught me right from wrong, kept me in line when needed, helped guide me through life from a minute go. Mum, you've been the backbone of our household growing up, and the endless hours you've spent running around to make my life easy and as happy as can be will always be appreciated. You're one in a million, and what a job you've done raising such a fine, charming young lad. Dad, fortunately you're one of a kind. I've spent my whole life looking up to you and hope I can be something close to the man you are. I hope you're as proud to call me your son as I am to call you dad. And if I can be half the father to Ella you have been to me, then she will be one lucky girl. So if you could all join me in standing and raise a glass to Miss Rebecca Winton, Mrs. Rebecca Winton.
Lockdown, yeah, it's been tough, but we were blessed with the arrival of a little wee angel here, Ella. So inspirational, and we kind of must compliment John and Becca that, you know, they've taken to parenthood like a duck to water kind of thing. very relaxed, and I'm sure it's not like that all the time, but fantastic parents. I see you. Fantastic parents. And we actually remember the night that Ella was born. I'm sure we remember it well, Lisa. We didn't sleep much, did we? Ned, I was with you.
To my beautiful wife. I really don't know where to start, to be honest. The last 7 years have seen some of the best moments of my life, and that is all down to you. These last 2 dates I would like to share with you are all our 2 dates I will treasure forever. 19th of May 2020, the day Ella came into our lives. I've never been more proud of you than on that day. I'm sure every dad in this room will agree the moment we lay eyes on our little one for the first time gives you feelings no words can describe. I can never ever thank you enough for bringing Ella into this world. She's an absolute apple in my eye, and I cannot wait for the family life that lays ahead. Final date I'd like to share with you is today, 10th of July 2021. 7 years, 3 months and 26 days on from that first date I mentioned at the start of this speech, and you've still managed to find a way to take my breath away. The image of you walking down the aisle looking as beautiful as you are now is one I will never ever ever forget. Today you've made me the happiest man on the planet. You are the kindest, most thoughtful person I have ever met, and I'm so lucky to call you my wife. A better mum Ella could not wish for, and if she could speak, I'm sure she would agree. I cannot wait to grow old with you whilst watching our little girl grow up to be a wonderful, wonderful young lady just like her mum. Today I married the person that brings out the best in me, my better half, my best friend, Mrs. Becca Winton. I love you so much.